It's time the Toronto Blue Jays have a pretty uncomfortable conversation surrounding Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and his lack of production in the first half. Now, don't get me wrong. Those numbers, they'd be okay for about 90% of big leaguers. They'd actually be celebrated. But when it comes to Vlatty and his $500 million contract that he just signed with the Blue Jays, it's simply not good enough. How is this team in first place with Vlatty not performing up to snuff? We'll break it down and much more on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. Welcome in everybody to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and the All-Star break is upon us. I mean, we are not going to get any competitive baseball for at least the next few days, and it's going to be a change of pace. What am I going to talk about? Well, let me stick on the Blue Jays hype train, and before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button because a large percentage of you who are watching these videos aren't subbed to the channel, and we're close to 3K. Your support has been unbelievable on these last few videos, so let's keep it going. Let's not stop it here. The home run derby is tonight. That should be a lot of fun. I'm always a big fan of that event. I wonder who's going to win it. My money is on O'Neal Cruz. That guy just has the most raw power that I have ever seen. Now, can he put it together over a full 162? No, but this is not about putting it together over a full 162. This is about hitting nukes and doing it with regularity off batting practice. So I think O'Neal Cruz, if we're looking at it from that standpoint, he's got the advantage over the field. I'm not sure what the betting odds are, but if I had to sprinkle a little something, I would sprinkle it on O'Neal Cruz. So let me know in the comment section down below who you think is going to win the home run derby tonight. Like I mentioned, give me O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cal Raleigh, definitely a name to look out for too. This guy just hits so many home runs. It's ridiculous. He's up to 38 now in the season, which is absurd. And he's a catcher, a platinum glove level catcher. Very impressive. Shout out to Cal Raleigh for the season that he's having. But let's stick with the Blue Jays here. And Vlatty, OPS hovering around the 830 mark, maybe slightly below that. The Blue Jays lost their first series in what feels like forever, losing 2 out of 3 against the Athletics. I mean, that sucked. But the A's are a lot better than their record shows. At least I tend to think so. Their offense is really good. Their pitching kind of lets them down, but they've been better as of late. And their bullpen has been better as of late as well, which is a big factor, especially in a offense-heavy division like the American League West. So the A's are a very flawed baseball team, and I would have liked to have seen the Blue Jays be more competitive in this series and win the series, if not sweep the series, but I would have been content with 2 out of 3. Instead, we're talking about a series loss and a couple of players that are slumping right now. I mean, George Springer is mired in a bit of a mini slump here after that hot streak where he carried the Blue Jays. We're not going to focus on him because it would be unfair to say, George Springer's not good enough. He's got to be better. No, the guy who's got to be better is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who signed this mega deal, who only has 12 home runs at the break. Now, granted, he is better in the second half, and that was the case last year, but we need to see more. I mean, in order for the Blue Jays to hold on to this lead and to give themselves a chance to win the division outright, Vladdy needs to be maybe not an MVP, but an all-star. I mean, he is an all-star, but he's not playing like it right now. And hitting a lot of ground balls, not hitting the ball hard, and things just are not going his way at the moment. The launch angle's not there. He's just beating the ball into the ground, and that is not conducive to hitting home runs. It doesn't matter how hard you hit the ball. If you're hitting it on the ground, you're not going to hit it out of the park. And that's what's going on with Vladdy right now. It has been a reoccurring issue throughout his entire career. He's got to get that sorted out. Because at this moment, the Blue Jays, they're getting contributions from a lot of different guys. Like John Schneider got ejected from the game yesterday because he thought Davis Schneider hit a home run that was called back as a foul ball. What does Davis Schneider do? He hits a home run on the next pitch. That was the most electric sequence that I may have ever seen. And then they fall flat on their faces. Like, you would think that would fire them up so much, and to a certain extent, it did. But then you kind of come up short for the rest of the game, and it sucks, the Blue Jays just didn't have it in this series, and that happens. Doesn't matter who you play. Sometimes you just don't have it, and that's fine, right? But for your star player, for your $500 million man to be looking for walks, that's, and he should be taking his walks. Like, pitchers are going to pitch around him for good reason. But at the same time, when you get your pitch, you got to do damage. There were multiple middle pitches that he just whiffed on. And that is not something that you see Vlatty do very often. Something's not right with him. Hopefully he can take this All-Star break and sort of recalibrate himself. But, it has not been pretty over the past couple of weeks. And not many home runs to speak of, if any, over the last month or so for Vlatty. So it's been a rough stretch for him. Let me know in the comment section down below, though. Do you think the Blue Jays need to maybe drop him in the order, maybe promote someone else in that batting lineup, maybe move him back to second? I don't know. Maybe try something or just leave it as it is at the moment because you believe that he's going to figure it out. I believe he's going to figure it out. And I can't wait for that to happen because the Blue Jays will get a lot scarier than they are right now. But let me know in the comment section down below. Home Run Derby winner prediction. I got O'Neal Cruz. Let me know who you got down below. And Vlatty. What did the Blue Jays do with Vlatty? They're not going to get rid of him. He's a Blue Jay for life. And they should not get rid of him. But maybe a change is in order right now. What's that change? Let me know down below. I will see you all tomorrow. And before I go, make sure to check out baseballtown.ca. It's your one-stop shop for everything that you need, baseball or softball related, whether it is cleats, gloves, batting gloves, bats. They got you covered. The best equipment at the most competitive prices. Check them out. baseballtown.ca or any of their 3 Canadian locations in Laval, St. Hubert, or Ottawa. So Laval and St. Hubert in the province of Quebec and Ottawa in the province of Ontario, of course, the nation's capital. Check them out today, baseballtown.ca. You get $10 off your first order online and you get free shipping on orders over $99. So if that isn't worth it, I don't know what is. You tell me, you check them out, and let me know, again, in the comment section down below, Derby winner, Vlatty. What to do with Vlatty.